everyone, this is Rick with AmazingAccuracy.com, and today is April 7th, 2023. It is currently 1:19 p.m. Chicago time. All right, what I thought I'd do in this video is to kind of go over the stocks that I discussed in my last video. It didn't get a lot of views. That's unfortunate. And I mean, it's unfortunate for all those who missed out because the stocks overall did wonderful. They were fantastic. And for me to put them out there in the public view, I was putting my neck on the line, and I'm glad that if there was any mud on my face, it would be minimal. What do you think? Got it off pretty good? All right. So let's kind of go over each one of these. The first one here, let me show you this clip from the last video talking about GE. Personally, I jumped in with a put option here, purchased a couple of days ago, and it's basically hasn't done a whole lot. Okay, so how did that turn out? Well, as far as GE is concerned, it was, let's see, April 21st, I bought a put, 85 put. Okay, I got an 85 put at 249, and there is now only 14 days left on the GE put, April 21, 85 put, and it's got a value of like 17. It's pretty much close to worthless right now. So that certainly didn't work out as I had hoped. That was back again, what did I say, let's see, on the 20th, right, March 20th. So that would be right there. And since then, instead of going down, it kept going up in spite of all indication it should have gone down. I was kind of hoping the FOMC meeting would have had some effect on GE because it was kind of tracking the market. But the FOMC didn't even have much an effect on the market itself, unfortunately. So that was, well, I took a chance on that. And as you can see, it has gone up, but it has dropped for the last 3 days. And I mean, we still have 14 days left on that option. There's not enough value in it for me to close out and recoup any of the monies paid on that. Again, it was $249, so that'd be $249. We're gonna refer to everything based on a single option. So $249. Now it's worth $17, but it is an 85 put, so it would have to make quite a drop in 14 days. So this is pretty much gonna just leave it out there and see what happens. But now let's go on for some good news. The next market, stock market that I had mentioned, a trade. By the way, all of these are trades I took, okay, or are still in. I'm still in the GE. ONON. ONON. Let me bring that up on here. ONON. Okay, here we go. ONON. I remember this one here really well, of course. And I'm going to draw what I had originally in that video. Get another line here. All right, this was the YOLO trade. Let me show you a clip, the original clip from March 20th, where I talk about ONON. Check it out here. Now this here, I'm considering this my YOLO trade. For those of you who don't know YOLO, that's you only live once. And this is just kind of a play. I think with this one here, let's see if this is the one that I put on like a real dorky. No, this one here, I actually, this is a May 19th, 22.5 call. Okay, so I have a call on that one. But the thing is that there is a potential for this thing to pop come in the next couple of days. Okay, ONON, the YOLO trade. I was looking for a likely breakout of this descending flag here, and oh boy, did that happen. Take a look at that. The very next day, here is where I brought the video out and mentioned that I had purchased. What did I purchase? a May 19, 22.5 call, and I paid $2 for that. $2. Okay. That puppy broke out right here, and it gapped, and it just kept on going up until April 4th, it looks like, up to April 4th. Now, as of April 6th, which was yesterday, okay, the 22.5 call option, and I'm out of this, by the way, now. The 22.5 call option closed at 750. Okay, so that's a really, really sweet 275% gain on my ON option. 275% gain. Okay, so it's currently right now 750 is the exit price as of April 6th. Okay, that's what it'd be for April 6th. I got a little bit earlier, but that's what it would be as of yesterday. Now, the next one is OXY. OXY, OXY. I like OXY. It just rolls off the tongue. All right. On March 16th, I purchased a May 19th 57.5 call, and I paid $5.25 for that call option. And let's take a look at the original clip that I talk about OXY on March 20th. And again, taking a look at OXY over here on the provisions charting software. Interesting enough, we do have the bullish divergence showing here on this MACD. Notice that the last low was indeed in oversold territory. It rose up into overbought, short-term overbought. That's why the width is so small compared to this longer one up here. And I'd like to see, we might get a push back for a day, maybe two, but then I'd like to see this thing take off. I don't believe it will go back into oversold twice. I believe this is it. And we have some indications here for 321, 322. We have some more coming up for the 328 time period. I know we got 327, 320, 29, so 320 is right there in the middle. I just use that one. So these are just indications that I have here to look for the potential for OXY to move up. All right. Now, if you take a look at OXY here, we're going to go to the March 20. You watch my little hand here. Here's March 20. All right. My option I had to withstand a little bit of a pullback against me up until March 24th, and then it took off from there. Now, as of yesterday, okay, the March 19th 57.5 call is currently at 7. Now, another thing too, if you go back and look at the original video, I will go ahead and I'm going to, I'll put a link to it right up there in that corner there, to the original video, that you can see the whole thing rather than these little clips that I'm throwing in here. But you'll notice there were some dates that I talked about. I actually talked about where I applied my turn date analysis that I usually use for futures and Forex. I used it on OXY, and I mentioned 321, which is that top right there, which was the very next day. So I had that date, it made that top. I had 328, 329, which happens to be the very next little top here. Then it kind of piddle-paddled around for a little bit. And then the next one was for 331, this is 4-3, this top here, which is one day after 331. So I was within a day. Anyway, those basically, you buy a call, you give yourself enough time, and you let it appreciate. So OXY, 33.04% gain on that option. All right, the next one that I talked about is PepsiCo. All right, and you can already see where PepsiCo went. Take a look at that. All right, PepsiCo, I talked about it in that video. Here's that clip. Pepsi. Now, Pepsi has been very good to me. I got into Pepsi, as you see the little flag here, I got into Pepsi a few days ago, and I bought a call option in Pepsi. Okay, so as you see on March 17th, so I had already purchased it prior to that video, 3 days. I bought a May 19th 180 call at $4.40. All right, May 19th 180 call at $4.40. As of yesterday, PepsiCo, that option is up 68% at 7.40. Bingo. All right. So another fantastic stock trade there. And dealing with stock options, of course, that's what I was talking about in that video. That's what I prefer, unless it's like cheap stocks, a buck or two or whatever. I'll just buy the stock. But most of these I buy options. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. The next one is Pfizer. PFE Pfizer right here. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at that clip from March 20th. This is where I got in. I had purchased a call option in this thing a few days back. All right, now the Pfizer. Here's what I did. On March 20th, that's when I uploaded that video. I bought the May 19th 40 call at $2.02. Okay, and exit point $2.28 for Pfizer for 12.83% gain on my option. All right. And now, last but not least, we have DOCN. DOCN. All right. Now this one here is a bizarre one. And this is one where, I mean, I couldn't have been more wrong. All right. This one on March 17th, I bought the May 19th 30 put. I bought a put, expecting this one to start going down. And I paid 30 cents for that option, 30 cents. So you might say it was kind of a, what do you call it, an experimental throwaway trade. I might have even said it in that video, I don't remember. But I paid 30 cents, it's currently at 10 cents. So anyway, yeah, I don't care. It cost me $30, all right? And now it's only worth 10. And as far as any hope for it, well, it has dropped the last 4 days. It would really have to drop pretty darn good to come down below the 30, right way down here. And it would have to do that. Well, there's still time, of course. May 19th. I'm wondering, I don't know how much time is left on May 19th. I should have probably looked that up. I'm thinking, there's probably, I closed my thing. Anyway, there's still plenty of time, but however, I'm not going to hold my breath on DOCN, nor do I really care that much about it. I didn't pay much for it. That was 30 cents, but there you go. Okay, so we had GE, ONON, OXY, PEP, PFE, and DOCN. Major profits on all of these with the exception of GE. I'm still in that trade, and DOCN, I'm still in that trade. Both of them, however, small losses, and I don't really hold out much hope for them. All right, I'll let you guys do the math. I just wanted to it was the first video that I've ever put out where I talked about stocks, and these were stocks that I trade or traded or still in. I've already mentioned which ones I'm out, which ones I'm in. Anyway, there you go. I hope you like this update. I hope it gives some cred to my analysis work, even in stocks. I pride myself in the mathematics and the indicators that I use and the logic that I use, and it seems to translate into stocks really well, even though my forte for the last few decades have been futures and Forex. For the last year, I have been messing around with the stock market and applying the same kind of analytics to it, and it appears to be quite effective. As a matter of fact, since the last time I made the video, my scorecard has gone up considerably. So anyway, thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of these, if you want to hear me talk about more stocks or something, leave a comment down below. Let me know. I have no idea what my audience wants. So let me know with your comments. Please like the video. That way it gets a little more exposure on YouTube. It seems to be pretty well hidden. And subscribe if you haven't done so already so that you will be notified of my next upcoming video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.